this is Ollie. Welcome back to In Korea. I hope you are all safe and well wherever you are. Let me briefly remind you that You in Korea is a channel for those who love Korea, who want to learn more about this country. Here I'm trying to share with you guys the stories of my life in Korea for the past 10 years, tell you some interesting information about the country, maybe some facts that are not really well known worldwide. I hope you enjoy watching our videos. If you like them, please subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback in the comment section. You guys all love K-pop and K-contents, right? We talked a lot about different kinds of K-contents on our channel, introduced some films that won international awards, introduced K-webtoons, of course drama that you can find on Netflix. If you missed any of those videos, you can always find them on our channel. Recently, we've also introduced a special animation that is called Remember Me. If you haven't seen that one yet, you can find it on our channel as well. And it actually has something to do with what we're going to talk about today. Today, I'm going to do something new and introduce a web drama. If you don't know, a web drama is the same drama series, but only produced through a new media channel, such as YouTube, for example. So what drama is it? The title is Unarmed Romance, which depicts the love of friendship between students at a high school in Korea. It's also called a K-high school drama. When you think of a high school drama, you would first think of something like All of Us Are Dead that you can see on Netflix. But this one is a romance with a completely different genre, so don't misunderstand. The main character of this web drama appears to be a North Korean youth. What does that mean? Right, this is a teenager who risked his life to escape from North Korea and came to South Korea. Have you ever heard of the word North Korean defector? Those are the people who risk their lives on a daily basis trying to escape North Korea because they are tired of living in hunger, poverty, and under oppression. It is known that more than 30,000 people have escaped from North Korea and settled in South Korea so far. The process of defecting from North Korea is as hard as you can see in the movies. For some people who come to Korea after all, it takes months or even years to travel first to China or Southeast Asia. If caught by the military while defecting, they can be punished or even executed in labor camps, which was also mentioned in the animation Remember Me that we talked about. These people are just hungry and want to see the world where they can live freely. It's a shame that they have to risk their lives like this. So more than 30,000 North Korean defectors have moved to South Korea since the ceasefire in search of freedom. So how do they actually live in South Korea now? We, of course, cannot look at each individual example, but most say that they are well adapted to life in South Korea. Well, that's right. I mean, for them, it's probably like a dream compared to what they have to go through in North Korea. The jobs of North Korean defectors who settled in South Korea are literally as diverse as the number of them. Among them, there are many different professors and even singers, entertainers, movie directors, businessmen, and of course, general office workers. There is even a congressman in South Korean National Assembly. The satisfaction level may vary from a person to person, but one clear fact is that life in South Korea is rich and free beyond comparison with North Korea. Think about it. Have you ever been to North Korea? Do you know how to get there? Have you ever met a North Korean at an airport or something? Of course not. Well, this is because North Korea is the most closed country in the world. We've emphasized repeatedly that North Korea is a dictatorship that advocates communism, which is completely opposite of South Korea. North Korea is the country, the only country in the world that has 3 generations of dictators of the same family. They don't care about the lives of their people. They spend tons of money on missile launches, armed provocations, and nuclear tests. That's why so many North Koreans risk their lives every day to try and escape the country. The people who settled in South Korea after such a hard and painful process are true citizens of South Korea as well. Besides, the South and the North are the same race basically. There are few countries in the world that have the single ethnicity like Korea. That's why it's even more unfortunate. People look the same, they have the same bloodline and have the same language, but there's a huge difference between North and South. I will actually leave some links in the description to this video. There are videos of North Korean defectors talking about their life in North Korea and in South Korea, so I really recommend watching them. The most impressive part of the videos is when they talk about their arrival at Incheon International Airport. The reaction is everything. One person said, "When I first arrived at Incheon International Airport in South Korea, it felt like 40 years into the future." The other person said, "I'm afraid I'll be taken back or repatriated. I've been feeling anxious for years. When it was time to get off the plane finally, I can't forget that moment, the memory of South Korea, which I thought was an enemy, but the country welcoming me with open arms." They were controlled and monitored on a daily basis. They starved for a long time in North Korea, and then they came to South Korea. The two countries that are so close to each other, but so different. Anyway, there are more than 30,000 North Korean defectors who are now settled as South Koreans. In addition, there will be more who still live in North Korea but try to escape the country when the chance arises. However, it's becoming more and more difficult as the Kim Jong-un's regime is oppressing its citizens and controlling them even more. According to World Report 2022 North Korea, the border closure in 2020 continues now for more than 2 years, restricting residents' access to daily necessities. Due to increased border surveillance and DPRK law on rejecting reactionary ideology, it's a situation where residents are under total control. This act prohibits the distribution of foreign media from South Korea, the United States, and Japan. You can be sentenced to death when distributing media, and you can be sentenced to 15 years in prison camp for just watching the content. It's a law that limits freedom of expression. Foreign language use, foreign hairstyles, and clothes are also prohibited. It is known that if you get caught using the South Korean way of speaking, you will be sentenced to 2 years of hard labor. In North Korea, all media have been strictly controlled for more than 70 years since the division, and expression and freedom of information are being suppressed. Can you believe that this kind of country still exists in 21st century? For 16 consecutive years, North Korea has been at the bottom of the democratic level rankings. Among the defectors from North Korea, there are very courageous people who actually speak up and give testimony about their lives in North Korea. If you search on YouTube, you will find many videos like that. I hope the day will come soon when North Koreans can live freely without worrying about starving to death. We all need to work together for that. We who love K-pop, K-contents, and K-culture should pay more attention to the North Korean issue. We should be able to say a firm no to the North Korean regime. The problem of human rights of the oppressed and hungry North Koreans should be addressed more actively. This is a problem for everyone in the world who is living in the same age as we are. Today, this is our problem. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found something interesting for yourself. I will be bringing more interesting topics in the future as well. Until then, please stay with us, subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback and requests in the comment section. I will see you next time, and until then, 안녕!